What's up everybody, Steven Z Killer here. It's time to bring you a new reaction video. But before that, 75% of you guys watching right now are not subscribed. This means two things: you're either brand new to the channel or returning. And I do hope that this video gets you to hit that subscribe button today. Last year, we didn't hit our goal of 400,000 subscribers by the end of 2024. We almost got there, and we were so close to 100,000 new subscribers in that year. But I still need more people to join and subscribe to get my channel to hit 1 million subscribers. This upcoming year, the new goal is 500,000 subscribers, and I need you to hit that subscribe button today so we can hit it this year. I know we can do it. What's up everybody, Steven Z Killer here for another reaction, and today we have an interesting one. So as we're recording this actually information and stuff dropped a couple hours ago. You guys will be seeing this almost a day later, but I still wanted to react to this because one, I know how big this franchise is, and I'm going to go into a little bit of a backstory for you guys so you guys can understand me personally a little bit more on this. I know of Elder Scrolls, Oblivion, and of course Skyrim, but me personally, I have actually never really played the games. I know about the memes, I know about a lot of the games here and there. I've seen gameplay, I've seen stuff here and there, but I've never personally played or got into them myself. When it comes to this Oblivion game, my experience was during high school. My friend Bobby, who was absolutely addicted to this game. No joke, by the time I was out of high school with my friend Bobby, I know for a fact he had something like 5,000 hours into the game, and he had like 10 characters fully maxed out, everything done, all that kind of stuff. Like, he went in on this game and was addicted. But I know it's a good game. Actually, at one point, he did try to get me to play it, and even let me borrow it for a weekend just to give it a try. I remember playing it for like a couple hours on the weekend that he'd let me borrow it, and I don't think I got very far. Like I said, I think I did like at most somewhere between 5 and 7 hours probably between the weekend I had it. But I don't really remember too much. And I always thought the game was very interesting, but well, it didn't like stick to me. So I never got it myself and I never experienced it. And when Skyrim came out, I kind of knew it was a very fan favorite game and a lot of people love it, but I never got myself into it or gave it a chance enough, I guess. But I am always intrigued in checking things out. So when this dropped a few hours ago, I was like, I may have to check this out because so many people are talking about it, and I've actually gotten a lot of requests in some comments since this dropped asking me if I was going to do a reaction to it. And I don't know. I've never really dived into this type of game, but I just hear so many positive things, but with my friends personally, from the past and everything about Oblivion, but I never personally got into it myself. Maybe this remastered, remake, whatever it is, might be the reason I give the game a try. I don't know. But either way, let's get into this video, check out their official reveal, and let's get it. I also already like scheduled my videos for the day this dropped. I didn't even know this was dropping.
They would take you to the tower. They're behind us. This ends here.
You hold our future in your hands.
I do hope we get some type of like comparison too.
Take with you my blessings and the hope of the Empire. close shut the jaws of oblivion.
I know for a fact, my friend Bobby, if he saw this live, he was screaming so loudly.
Here we are 20 years later.
That game is 20 years old?
When you think about the Elder Scrolls, to us it goes beyond game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here, but what's great about the Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the chapters. Skyrim,
wow.
Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing games and open-world games for their generation.
Fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and these stories we're telling, and it's really amazing.
Oblivion was a real defining moment in the series and for how we make games as a studio.
No, now I'm thinking about it, I think my friend Bobby was really into... I might have been thinking of Skyrim during high school time, because I think that's actually what I was thinking of, not Oblivion, because it didn't even dawn on me that this game came out. If this is 20 years old, this came out in 2005. Holy shit.
I think when it comes to a remaster, we want people to feel the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time. You want to keep those bones in place. You want some of that old charm.
Coming back to Oblivion now with this tremendous visual update is absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember, but better.
There's so much there, both for the Elder Scrolls world and also this evolution of our games, I think is really, really important for people to take a look back at.
Looking back and seeing everything we've accomplished in the past 20 years and working with these people, like, it's really special.
Yeah, there are still quite a few people that I've worked with for that long, and it sort of gave me the warm fuzzies.
Oh my God, it's been 20 years? I think the thing that gets me the most is the music. Like, when you hear that music...
That
at
is
the main
true.
menu-
I know for a fact that this game and a lot of the games made by this Bethesda, music is always top tier.
There's just like... There's this, like, flood of nostalgia.
Oblivion is the beginning of who I am. As an individual, as a game developer, it all starts with this.
I don't even think it took me till release to realize how big this was.
People loved it. Like, they loved it.
Such a key moment in our history of making games and the evolution of how we build these worlds, and having players be able to come back and experience that is really amazing.
I love it when game developers are able to put their passion back into a remake. I hope this lives up to, like they are saying, I hope it does live up to everybody's expectations.
Had that really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time, what that meant to this game.
Every time we think about Oblivion, it's, what if
'Cause I'll
we could
say,
give that moment?
in the last, like, 4-ish years, we've had, like, some outstanding remastered remakes that blow my mind on how good they are, that they stand on their own so well. Resident Evil 4's remake, Resident Evil 2's remake, Dead Space's remake, Silent Hill 2's remake. Oh my god, such fantastic remakes.
Moment to everybody again.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all
2006
these
footage,
years,
okay.
I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of oblivion, beyond which no waking
Oh, wow, okay. Ooh. the PC mod community is freaking out and wanting this.
Whether you're reliving these moments or experiencing them for the first time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels incredible. When we decided to remaster Oblivion, we were really picky about finding the right partner. From the very beginning of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be able to do it right. Our partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion Remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Welcome to Paris, and welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at work delivering the best remastered Oblivion experience possible. We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
We wanted to make the remaster more friendly to gamers with modern hardware. This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
The thing about it is I am recalling quite a lot of things my friend Bobby showed me back when I was in high school, when he was really into this and Skyrim.
It's about time someone got here. Huzzah!
Those familiar with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim. You embark on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
From unleashing the Daedric Prince of Destruction.
What was the Oblivion Crisis? What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil? Why are there only 8 divines instead of 9? In addition to the core game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including story expansions, Shivering Isles, and Knights of the Nine, so you get the full experience.
Okay, so you get all the DLC and stuff. Nice.
On a personal level, it was really important to me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of the original experience. At the end of the day, we're all fans too.
This is a dream project for me, right? I'm a fan. I have been always a fan.
Well, I played Oblivion for perhaps 10,000 hours.
Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game, and it was one of the games that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
You will find your own path, but there will be blood and death before the end.
The technology we used to create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long way since then.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. I'm going to go back and see
But
that.
tools have come a long
to that
way since then.
And that character, or is that an enemy? Damn. All right. Everything. The details, the lighting, everything.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all our visual goals. We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the world logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
But it's not just about pure fidelity. We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
The brush opens a portal into the painting. You're stuck here like I am.
The Isles, a wonderful place. Good for a visit. Or eternity.
We've leveraged nearly every major feature from the latest version of Unreal 5.
Our goal was to push the visuals to the next level using the latest technologies. We created brand new, highly detailed character models and stunning
You could be a tiger person?
landscapes that use millions of polygons in each asset, allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world. Every single asset in this game was completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch.
I wonder if they just advanced the customization and improved it, or was that like a thing in the original game?
We implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment. This results in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects. While the original game had limited dynamic shadows, now the entire world reacts naturally to light.
Very nice.
We used an incredible new lip sync technology that really enhanced performance in our characters.
He left us a warning. Heed it!
Unreal tools helped us create the base mesh of our characters. From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the mesh, allowing us to share the model, rig, and textures. As a result, all races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system more effective even when the characters have very different facial features.
Welcome to the guild.
We have access to so many modern rendering features. You'll see them in something as simple as running through a forest. Insects flying around, fish swimming in the water, light filtering through the leaves. Thanks to these technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this living, breathing world. You'll really
Compared to how
believe
games
you're
were
in
in
Cyrano.
2006, yeah.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane.
It's not just
I will admit, the visuals look really fucking good.
visuals that we've modernized in the remaster. It's gameplay. It's UI and UX. It's audio. We've updated features and systems across the board.
So you can fight in third person and first person in this.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy. It's inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds. We were able to fully recreate the character models, creating a physicality that feels more human. You see that in places like combat animations, where there's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish. Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound
here we
effects,
go.
visual effects, or hit reactions.
See, that's what I wanted to see. I like it when they have a split side-to-side complete comparative with motion. Let me see that again.
Combat.
Because I like I said, I have very little knowledge and experience. Like I said, I played it for a weekend. My friend let me borrow the game. I didn't buy it myself at any point, and I had like only a couple hours worth of play. So seeing the perspective right here is really cool.
In the original Oblivion, didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions.
Nice, very nice.
Now you'll get blood splatters, sparks, and
hey, better, more gore the better.
Controller feedback. You know, it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
What the fuck, the guy?
Things
The
add up
ice
to make the
motherfucker
combat
went
more
spinning.
modern and engaging.
That's funny.
There's a proper third-person perspective now.
Yeah, I think it does have like a death ragdoll effect whenever you killed enemies. That I remember.
The original had third person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized. One of our goals was to have a third-person view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability. Now, the third-person perspective has all the same control you get from the first-person view.
Oh, so wait, is the third person first? You guys can answer all these questions in the comments for me, anyways. So wait, is the third person perspective new to Oblivion, and that's only because they have the remastered version now, or was that a thing in the original as well?
My ear, citizen.
Because I know it was first person, but
Oblivion first launched.
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
Disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races.
So they had the same voices and voice lines for multiple, like so many probably characters.
So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue. Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
Can't stand the sight of those creatures.
We also made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's like so nice and creepy at the same time.
Stop! You violated the law.
Stop! You violated the law.
Stop!
I know that one.
Criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese for everyone! We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. You need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Stealth mission.
Stop! You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood.
He's running for it!
As games have developed over the past 20 years, players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because it was such a big debate internally among our teams. Some of us were absolute purists.
Oh, I actually do remember that. Yeah, there was no running in the original one, wasn't there? Yeah.
But ultimately, we decided it's 2025 and people are going to want to sprint.
That is a pleasant add-on for a lot of gamers, probably.
In fact, all of the character locomotion has been completely redone from scratch. And that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
Every single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion, Oblivion. What are those features that just immediately come to mind for players when they think of the game?
The mini-games are the mini-games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
Great! How's it go again?
Like lockpicking. You can put a fresh coat of paint on it, but you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow you and watch you and worship the ground you walk on.
You will instantly feel it.
What the fuck?
It just feels better. We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting?
Oblivion is a core part of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here if we hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into it, the love that went into it, I think that comes across on the screen.
To have worked on something that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it, it's a privilege.
And now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of players, I feel so lucky.
I really think that people, when they jump back into the remaster, they're going to be...
I think a lot of people are gonna who've never played Oblivion, probably myself included, because like I said, I had very little experience with the game, but there's going to be so many people who are going to enter this game and probably would not have played the original one because of how dated or old it looked or seemed, and just never appealed to them. But now this will help a lot of players play this type of game and experience the magic.
shocked at just how good the game looks. The Oblivion gates look absolutely incredible, and I think they're just going to find themselves lost in the world.
Looks good.
Even
Looks
if it's
really
just
good.
the music, for example, just walking around for half an hour in the world, you feel something, and that's precious.
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow. Like, it's an intangible thing, but it's like...
The cool thing about this is whenever this does release in the future, they could then technically maybe give some more DLC content that at a later point would help bind together the story and enrichment lore of both this game and Skyrim and stuff. And I know people are still waiting for the game after Skyrim, technically.
It's new, it's fun, like it's exciting again.
But it's ultimately the same game. There was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
From all of us at Bethesda Game Studios
and Virtuous,
we want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation of players has been an incredible experience.
It looks awesome.
We were too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait.
Oh?
The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion Remaster will be available...
Wait.
Today.
What the fuck? What? I was thinking later this year, but what the fuck? Hold up. Okay. People are... No wonder so many people are talking about this. No wonder so many people are... Holy shit. What the fuck? I don't think there's... It's not often a game company will go out of the way to make a remake and drop it the day they fucking announce it. Remake, remastered. Well, it says right here remastered on the title.
But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
This is the 27th of last seed. The year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
Ooh.
I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come. Looks clear.
Oh, this is like a full-on trailer now. Damn. Oh.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
Who now will save us from the coming darkness? Here you must find your own path.
Remember the Emperor!
Holy shit.
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Okay. That's fucking hype. I still can't believe they're releasing it today. That's nuts. It did seem very like polished and stuff, but I was thinking like in the back of my head, end of the year maybe, or maybe in the next couple months, summertime. But today? Okay. Well, I have a question for you guys. Is this something that you would be interested in me trying out live? Let me know. I need to see a lot of love and support. If there is, I may try to stream it. And maybe later this week or something. Although I will give you guys a heads up. I do have a bad habit of... I know games. I have so many games I have not finished. And I do have a bad habit of not finishing all the games I have. I have so many that I buy, I start. But because of timing, sometimes I lose track of time. And I sometimes do that. But if this is a game you guys want me to try out, let me know down below in the comments. Digital Deluxe content. Oh, you get some extra weapons. Looks like some either exclusive horses and some armor. Okay, that's cool. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Like I said, I wish I got more into this. Maybe I would be shitting my pants. Like, I know there's probably a lot of YouTubers out there who, YouTubers and just gamers themselves who probably shit themselves about 15, 20 hours ago when this was released or announced. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed my reaction. Stay tuned for more. And if you guys want me to check out and play a little bit of Oblivion in the future for streaming purposes, let me know down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Till then, later.
In the pixelated world
is the light. Spirit killer, take us on another one.